everybody. It's Daniel here, and welcome to Emotional English, the podcast about English learning, where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfilled with energy, and of course, positively. Welcome, everybody. So, another day, another podcast episode, right? So, I'm a little bit late for this episode, guys. So, sorry about that. I was kind of busy, and I'm still kind of busy, but I've decided to do this as soon as possible. So to make the finale of the season number 2 of our podcast program. So I will conclude our season number 2 with my revision of my resolutions, right? My resolutions for the year 2025 and analyzing of the resolutions of 2024. So, and I start with my resolutions of my 2020 fourth resolution, right? So my resolutions for the year 2024. I want to read them and then analyze what I had finished and what I haven't. And that's actually the idea. And then in the end of the podcast, I will announce my new resolutions, and I'll go step by step and explain why I have changed my resolutions a bit from my previous year. And yeah, guys, first of all, I want to say Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and I hope that this year, the new year of Snake, will give us just much more positivity than the previous year. But you know what people say? It's not another year. It's a new level, right? It's a new difficulty level, right? That's what they say. Because, you know, from year to year, our life getting harder. I don't know why it's happening. I think I can guess, but that's the point. People say that our life is getting harder each year. And it's not the life getting harder. It's just we are still the same people as we were before. And to be more powerful and to face challenges easier, we should accept the rules. You know, we should accept the rules of this game and develop our body, develop our mind effectively year after year, becoming a better version of ourselves. That's why I highly recommend to all of you guys to make the resolutions, right? To make the resolution weeks, list for the future year, right? And yes, some resolutions will have got some results, right? But problem is, when people are not making any resolutions, so they are facing troubles. I mean, they're facing the emptiness because they haven't planned anything. And when you're planning something, when you have planned something, you have more possibility to achieve something because you have a map, the road map of your future year. And it's much more easier to do so. And another mistake, what I've done earlier, right? I was just thinking about things I'd love to have, but I didn't think about seriousness of these things. So some things correlates with my values. Some things does not correlate with my values. And, you know, that's kind of the new updated resolutions for the year 2025 are all about. So I'm going to do my resolutions more effectively. In this case, I will think deeply and I'll describe my point of view about that. Okay. So let's start from the 2024, shall we? So it was an amazing year for me as well. So I had planned for my 2024 several segments of my life. And how many I have here? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 segments of life I've posted. That was the first segment was money. And, it's all about money. But I see that for me, money does not play a big role in my life. So I had planned 2 statements here to pay off all my debts and to raise the profit of my business by 20%. And to be honest, I had achieved the profit raise, but not for 20. I got like 16% raise. It's not bad, but in the time we live in right now, the inflation is higher than 20%. So it means I'm kind of losing a bit. but it's not my problem. It's just the problem of economy in general. But yeah, my profit rate is about 20%, and about 20%. So it's 16 actually, and it's a pretty good win, I could say. It is a win. The payoff. Another statement. It was the payoff of all my debts. I did that. Actually, my balance is pretty clear now, and I'm happy to start this year without any problems with finances. Right, I don't have any debts because a long time ago I bought. Okay, about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. No, 4 years ago, I had bought my apartment, and I did have some credits. I paid them all off, so that's kind of good. I paid off all my debts. That's great. That's quite nice. The second segment of my thing for the 2024, it was health, right? And I had planned 2 times leech therapy visit, right? So I'm visit of the leech therapy doctor for 2 times, right? Next, visit the bone doctor, chiropractor, right? I had planned have not more than 5 lessons per day. Next, I had planned to stand more during the computer work. So yeah, it's kind of working right now. I'll explain why. And dentistry, right? So a positive routine of my dentistry. So it means to take care of my teeth, right? So that's what I wanted to say here. So these 5 statements are about my health. So leech therapy, I did visit 2 times of a leech therapy doctor, so it was successful. I can say that it's done. The next one is the chiropractor, so I did that as well. So my bones were getting a little bit better. I had fixed my long problem, but still, it's still kind of active, so I'm still practicing yoga to fix this. Next one was to have not more than 5 lessons a day. And that was, I failed drastically because sometimes I have 7 or 8 lessons per day. And that's not normal. That's absolutely not normal. It leads to burnout. And actually, for my future year, I don't want to do this anymore. So I want to be stable and I don't want to have burnouts anymore. So 5 lessons a day is quite enough for myself. The next part is, what's that? 1 second. It's to stand more during my computer work. Yes, I had bought a table. It's like a lifting table. So my table can go up and down, It's kind of cool. And I wanted to stand more during my lessons, during my computer work, during my gaming. And I did it successfully well. Of course, I didn't stand a long time, but I'm kind of doing 50-50 moment. So I do 50% of my sitting job and then standing job the same. It's not very comfortable to stand, but you just need some routine to do it well. So you just need to get used to it, to feel good about it. So that's the thing. And then to take care of my teeth, yes, I bought the irrigator and I was not very successful with that. My routine failed here. That's for sure. I need to continue to do this this year and practice it. But it was not that important, right? It was just a joke. But of course, it's not. Your health is not your joke, guys. So yeah, I will do this this year properly for sure. That was the second segment. The third segment was relationships. So be a better friend first with girls. And I did this pretty good, to be honest. Of course, my general idea of being a better friend first is to find a good girlfriend, right? My future wife. So that's my general idea of this thing. And still looking, guys. Still looking. It's not an easy thing nowadays. Keep working on it this year as well. Next one is the food segment. So I wanted to have a food prep for a week and then natural sugar consumption. So it means not a lot of sugar consumed by me. And to be honest, it was kind of failed, I would say. So I still eat some sugars, unnatural ones. So I like sweets. I like cookies. And I don't prepare my food for whole week. It's kind of cool. I've tried that and it was very useful. But for some reasons, I'm not very stable with that. So I'm going to concentrate on this for sure next year. But now we're just analyzing the previous year, guys. So I'm not saying about the future goals yet. So just wait for it. The sport, I had planned yoga practice 2 times a week. I was practicing yoga, but not 2 times a week. So I was kind of inconsistent here. So I'm not consistent with my yoga practice. So I need to do it this year as well, probably. I will explain why. Next was how to wizard skate, learn how to wizard skate. And to be honest, I had that. I've learned wizard skating on my roller skates. And if you are curious, what is the wizard skating? It's a special type of skating, like a new way of skating on the roller skates, right? Very beautiful way of roller skating. Just go to YouTube and check what is wizard skating. It's hard to explain. You just need to see it. It's beautiful. That's what I can say for sure. Aggressive skating was planned as well, but I'm not a big fan of aggressive skating. So aggressive skating is the skating with jumping, with these ramps. So I'm kind of away from it because it's pretty dangerous and I don't want to break my arms and legs. I want to do just a relaxing roller skating and with some more routine-ish exercise, like, I don't know, just making some stuff there, Yeah, aggressive skating failed for sure. I haven't tried that. And I haven't bought any roller skates with this. But I bought the new roller skates. My plan was to buy new roller skates, and I did. I bought the beautiful French brand roller skates, right? I'm very happy about them. They're very cool. I love them. But there is one mistake I've made with these. So I kind of replaced the very good wheels, right, with the shitty ones from AliExpress. And it was a big mistake because these wheels are very bad. They're not working properly and I feel it right away. So my next purchase would be a better wheels for my roller skates. Must be brand looking wheels. So that will fix the problem for sure. I've planned house dance. So it means to try house dance, to practice house dance. And I didn't do it. So I haven't tried that. But I was dancing a lot in Sheridar. If you're familiar, what is Sheridar? It's this charity fund I'm a part of. So I was dancing there a lot. And I think it's enough. And I can say it's like only halfway failed. So I was dancing, but not particularly the house dance. But I was house dancing there as well. So just on my own way. Reopen swimming practice. Of course, that one was failed. I will explain why. I had a lot of trips to Krasnodar last year, and I had planned to go in the year of 2024, just to go to Krasnodar to swim every Monday, and it's failed because I didn't go to Krasnodar every Monday, and I had volunteered a lot, so there are some changes happened in this area, right? So that's why if I want to analyze the whole segment of sport, I would say it's pretty good time, right? I did it pretty successfully. I like the results, and I'm happy to have them all. So spirituality, that was my next segment. I had planned to continue philosophy school education, to visit Pachamama 2024 festival, to visit Sheridar, just Sheridar, that's the note here. Next, to go to philosophy school camp in summer. Yeah. And that's pretty successful. I would say spirituality segment had finished nicely. I'm very happy about this because, look, I still a participant of my philosophy school. So I go there. That's my third year, actually. And I'm going there. The second year had finished. I finished my second year of education successfully. And now I'm going to the third year. That's very, very interesting. I'm still getting some knowledge about life. I'm still learning because philosophy means the love of knowledge, right? So philia means love. Sophia means wiseness or knowledge, right? So the love of knowledge, the philosophy. Here you go. The next one is visiting Pachamama 2024. That trip was canceled because I didn't like this Pachamama vibe anymore. I don't know why. Maybe because of this weird setup. They had changed the location and I didn't like the new location, what they had. So I decided not to go. And I'm happy about my decisions, because it was fun. I had bought the tickets there, but then I sold them. I sold them. Just sold them to another people, right? To other people. Next one is Sheridar. I had visited 6 programs, or 7, I guess. 6 programs this year, 2024. It was amazing. I had a lot of fun, a lot of knowledge. I'm very happy about this one. I think that was the best volunteering year in my life because I've never been a volunteer that much, that long. And I've counted all my programs. I've spent more than 1 total month just for volunteering. So from 12 months, I was volunteering for a whole month. And actually longer than that. I would say 1.5 months, right? It's pretty decent amount of time, guys. Absolutely. The next state is business. Business. Okay. What do we have here? I had planned to raise my business profit by 20%. Like I discussed before, it was, connected with money for some reasons. I raised it to 16%. Release the grammar course. Didn't do that. Failed that one. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's all about emotions and about my energy levels this year because I did have some burnouts for sure. And I need to do this for sure. And that's actually the plan. I just say that this one was failed that year. So improve emotional English website. That was another goal. I did a little bit, but not much. I need to improve it even more. So next one is minimum 5 emotional English events this year. And I think I've made more than that. I've made like 6 or 7 or 8 emotional English events this year. And that was pretty interesting. I've met many new people. I had so much fun. I even tried the park events, 2 or 3 times I've been to the park. And it was pretty interesting, Once we've been covered with rain, but it was fine. It was a very interesting and funny experience. Next, it's the work on social media resources like Telegram and Instagram. I didn't do it much, to be honest, guys. I was a lazy ass here. So, yeah, I didn't do that. Next one was online emotional English groups. I didn't do it as well. Because I've decided to have my personal private lessons only. That was the only reason. I didn't want to do groups online as an education program. For the next year, I have some goals I will announce later. But this thing kind of failed. Online emotional English groups failed. Actually, that's business. I can say that business area is pretty successful. I'm still working on it. I'm still growing, learning, and I'm kind of lazy. That's what I can say. I didn't achieve many things this year because I was lazy and I didn't have enough will to do so. My will was absent. So that's why. But okay, I'm not looking for words. Why not? I want to find motivation. Why I should do that. So that's the case of this resolution discussion. The next area is personal development. And actually, it's the last but not least one. Personal development. I wanted to continue philosophy school education. I did so. I am pretty good about this. To read 15 more books. Yes, I've done it. And I think I did even more than that. So, but for sure, 15 more books had been finished. Next one, micro habit stability. Failed, of course. Yes, micro habits are amazing. It's an amazing technique. But again, to make it stable, that's a pretty tough game, guys. It worked for me for a short term, but when I faced the ideal of philosophy, I realized that micro habits are pretty valuable and it's good, but I need to find the inner motivation to be consistent with anything I do. And that was this idea of goodness, the idea of goodness. If what I'm doing, what I'm trying to practice is good, I'm trying to become a better version of myself. And the state of good, the ideal of good, is giving me motivation to do so. But again, I can openly say that micro habits did work for some time, and then I failed with them. But it means I'm doing these again and again and again. I was restarting them. I were failing again and restarting. It's like training, guys. It's like a development of your character. You should fail to start again to make yourself stronger. And I can say 100% sure that I am getting better from the previous year. I became a better person for sure. And the last one, but not least, I want to do less stress and be less worried. Oh, okay. So it was about my emotion state. So I wanted to be less stressed and worried, but it was successful. Thanks for philosophy school. That was pretty good success. And that actually it. That were my resolutions of 2024. And now let's discuss the plans for 2025. I'll do a brief story here because I don't want to spend so much time on that. I will just say why I'm saying this, and go next. All right. I have not 7. I have not 8. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8, 9. I have 9. 9. Oh my God. I thought that I have less. Okay, I have 9. I have 9 statements here. 9 areas, right? The first area is money. So my first idea here to make a financial pillow for 6 months. And that's pretty valuable goal for me because I think everybody should live comfortably with understanding of stability. No stability, a lot of stress. That's a very simple correlation here. So I want to make a financial pillow for 6 months to be more stable. I got rid of my debts. That's very good. But now I want to keep the idea of stabilizing my financial area. And that's a good goal for me for this year 2025, right? The next one is the area of health. I want to stabilize my sleeping hours, and I want to sleep not less than 8 hours a day, all right? To stabilize my sleeping hours. It's very important stuff for me. Why it's important? Because I recently had a very big problem with sleep. I want to fix it. I want to stay longer in the bed during my sleep time, all right? So that's very important to me. Next one, do yoga every morning. That's the plan for the next one. I am practicing yoga, not very stably, but I do want to have more stability with this one. And I want to do yoga as my training, not training, okay, like my warm up, for the day. That's a good thing. So do yoga every morning, about 30 minutes a day. It should be this way. Next one, do any type of sport activity regularly. Yeah, that's actually the plan. Just continue my sport activity, but I have a sport segment here. I will explain a little bit deeper about my sport life plans. The next segment is a combination of 2 statements. It's education and personal development. So I want to finish 2 courses or books for developing my teaching skills. I'm an English teacher, so I should develop myself even further to be more responsible, to be more effective with my students. I want to show that I can teach anyone from zero to a good result. All right, that's my goal. And that's actually my plan for the education. Next one is to finish the 3rd year of my education in my philosophy school. Next, to finish 12 more books at different topics. Learn information about an AI and implement new discoveries in my life. I want to study Chinese language for 1 year and get the beginner level for sure. That's actually my plans. Why all of this is very important? First of all, Chinese is another stimulus for my brain activity. I want to progress with languages in general, and Chinese audience is a pretty valuable audience for my future projects, for my business direction. I want to learn to know Chinese language for my traveling purpose and for my business purpose. Next one is about AI. Why AI is important? Because nowadays, guys, we live in the AI world. It means everything which surrounds us is about AI. If you're not aware of an AI, you have a problem because the people who are aware of it, they will have better results than you. Because if you're not spending enough time with proper education, you're losing. That's the idea. And we're surviving here in our financial world, guys. We are surviving. Yeah, I think for philosophy school, it's pretty banal here. So 3rd year of education, I do respect philosophy. I want to getting better there. Yeah. So actually, that's it for this one. Next one is relationship area. I want to find a girlfriend who shares the same life values as me. And again, my priority and the way of looking for this type of girl is just friendship. I start from friendship and develop friendship into the love story. That's my priority. Yes, I had tried very nicely last year, but I want to be more effective. And I've made some mistakes last year. I want to avoid these mistakes this year. That's my plan. Sport area. So segment of sport. I want to continue my karate practice. Oh yeah, I haven't said that. So yes, I came back to karate practice. So I want to continue my karate, and I want to continue doing my karate for 1 year longer. So my sensei, my previous sensei, I was doing karate in Garachi in 2023, and then my sensei left to America. And I didn't know that we have such a good sensei in Garachi Cluj, a new sensei. He's only 25 years old, but he's a very smart guy. I like his way of teaching. And he is very similar to my previous sensei. So I feel the same school, the same foundation, the same basis of karate. So I like this classic way of education, what they promote. And yeah, I decided to continue my karate practice. So I want to pass exams for my orange and green belt. So hope I will succeed. And we'll analyze next year, guys, if I survived here, if I'm alive, all right? Nobody knows what's going to happen, right? We live the last day of ours. So the next one is continue my wizard skating development. And yeah, that's a good one. It's important for me. I like this idea. I want to walk daily for about 5 kilometers every day. Yes, because I realize that I don't have enough walk. I just want to walk naturally more often. You know, the best result is daily result. The next segment is food. I want to work on my food, and I want to work on my meal prep work every week as I had planned last year. I just want to continue working on this skill. All right. Next one is healthy diet habits. I want to eat more healthy. stabilize with good vegetables, fruits, and everything. So healthy diet, concentration, and then try to avoid fast food as more as possible. That's the idea. So because, sometimes I feel lazy and I go and I just buy fast food. Not good. I want to have this I want to proclaim one thing. If I'm lazy, I cook food and I eat at home anyway. That's my proclamation here. I want to cook my own food and eat it at home, even if I feel lazy. All right, that's the point. The next segment is spirituality. Yes, baby. I want to implement Stoic philosophy in life. Yes, I've learned a lot about Stoic and Stoicism philosophy. I want to implement my Stoic philosophy in my life. Implement it means I want to use this knowledge to improve my life, because you know what? I've read so many books, but the thing is, we need to use the knowledge we read about and implement this knowledge in our life, make it more practical. That's my goal. And Stoicism philosophy is pretty practical. I want to implement that. Spirituality. Think about life and the path more often. Yes, just to think and contemplate, to contemplate deeply about life, idea, why do I live? What's the purpose of life, of myself? Why am I an English teacher? Why should I be an English teacher? And everything like this. I want to think about my life more. I want to pray and meditate before going to bed. I think it's very important too, because meditation is a form of my praying. I like to concentrate and meditate, be connected with the God will. I think it's a good idea. Next one is avoid negative news and resources. Yes, I want to avoid watching or reading negative news and resources because they poison my mind. And I want to be positive. I want to be productive. And to do so, I need to avoid negative news and resources. The next segment is business. And that one is pretty big, guys. Yep. So, as previous time, I want to raise my business profit up to 20% this year. I want to publish my first grammar course, finally, 3rd year. I'm thinking of it, and I'm still lazy to do so. I need to publish this one for sure. Next one is to publish 60 more episodes of Emotional English Podcast this year, and it's going to be season 3. So the next season is the season number 3. We're finishing season number 2 today with this episode. Emotional English online meetings, 12 meetings per year on volunteer basis. So I want to gather some people online and discuss with them their life in English. So that's my Emotional English online meetings. And there should be on volunteer basis. So I'm not going to charge people for that. Next is to publish 60 more shorts, vids about learning English expressions. Post them on all platforms available. Yes. So I want to continue doing my shorts. Shorts, it's this little short videos about English learning. I've done them in 2023 a lot. I didn't do it in 2024, and I want to continue doing these this year because that was pretty interesting. I was more involved into my area of life, and it was pretty interesting. I want to continue to do that. Next one is to start Yandex Zen account. Make 12 topics there about English learning and lifestyle. Yeah, Yandex Zen. I just want to learn how to write, and I will do it in Russian language. Just to practice it, I want to open my Yandex Zen, and maybe some people will read some parts. Create and implement news feed for Emotional English. Yes, I want to make this subscription to my news feed and to send you news by email. I think it's pretty useful. Of course, Telegram is another alternative for this idea, but I want to do both. So Telegram and the news feed by email. work on my Telegram Emotional English channel. Yeah, just I didn't do anything there, guys, for a whole year. I want to make it more valuable for people, and I have some ideas in mind, so I'll do it for sure. I want to make 20 English lessons weekly, not more than that, until the end of the year. It means not more than 5 lessons a day, for sure, guys. That's my main idea. So not more than 5 English lessons per day. I want to create an account on Boosty for unique content every month. Yes, it's another good goal. Boosty, it's a service where people can donate money directly to you. And I want to do so to get some money from people and to make a unique content for them. That's my goal, just to be more valuable and to be paid for it. Next one is update my emotionalenglish.ru website and update my danilabondarenko.ru websites. Yes, both websites should be updated this year. I'll do my best to do so. I'm not sure how deep the update would be, but I'll do my best to make it more valuable for people who are visiting the website and for myself to feel satisfied. And the last but not least segment in this year plan is charity. So charity is the time when you do something good, right? I want to finish 4-5 volunteering projects in Sheridar with kids. I want to organize 4 or 5 emotional English live events in real life, not online events, live events on charity basis, so without asking money for that. And I want to collect all the money what people give me from this event, and I want to send all this money to Sheridar. So it's the charity basis events, all right? I'm not making any profits from these. And the last one is to give money for charity every month. Just whatever amount I'm ready to give, I want to do so. Sometimes I help people who got some problems. For example, I remember 2 times a year, I helped the family with a little donation because they lost their house. You know, it was a burnt house, all right? They lost their house. And I helped that. I helped some people with some problems as well financially. And I do help a lot with my investment to Sheridar, right? I do send money to Sheridar, and I do help Sheridar with my own skills. And with that said, guys, it was an amazing year, and the plans had been established here. I want to wish you guys an amazing time with your English practice. Of course, to become a better person, you should fail many times to become better. You need to make a lot of mistakes this year. And it's completely normal to make mistakes, to not know something. I just want you to become a better version of yourself with your language. And let's stay in touch. Have an amazing time. And be happy this beautiful year of Snake. It was me here with you guys. My name is Danila, as you remember. Hope to see you next episode very soon. Tomorrow, I'm leaving for another volunteering project at the Black Sea. You remember what's happened with this terrible catastrophe there with the fuel oil. And I'm going to clean there for a while. So let's stay in touch and have an amazing time, guys. Hug you all, kiss you all. Have a beautiful year. Bye-bye.